Hi, everybody. I'm so excited to be back tonight. I know it's been quite some time. I hope you are all doing well and that you are navigating this very energetic time with as much compassion, ease, and grace as you can possibly have for yourself and for others. There's a lot of changes going on, and I was strongly guided to do a reading for all of you tonight. So please take what resonates. Leave the rest all behind. There might be a few messages in here for you. The intention was just something that the collective would need to hear for their highest and greatest good tonight. I'm seeing a lot of different themes coming up, and just needed some clarity for myself about what's going on. So I pulled 3 cards to start that kind of let us know what the overall theme for this reading is going to be. With this time that we are in, we are really honing in on our gifts, on our purpose here. And when I say purpose, I believe that we are here to be of service to one another, to humanity, to this world. We are constantly changing and growing and evolving. And it is done in a way that allows us to bring the wholeness of ourselves into that state of wholeness, to bring the pieces of ourselves that, we give away, we share, the wounds, all of that, just bring it back into a very healthy and whole state of being. Once we are whole, we can go out into the world and continue to just shine and do the things that bring us joy. That's the mission here, I think, is navigating this journey in a way that is for your highest and greatest good. And that can be, and obviously that would be then the highest, greatest good of all. And that can be different for so many people. What I'm feeling and sensing now is that a lot of us have gone through some really dark nights recently. And I'm here to say that there is something behind seeing that dark, being able to step up and walk through those dark paths that you've been on, that humanity has been on for so long. We don't have to be held back from those things that bring us joy, that fulfill us. We don't have to stay on dark paths, but we have to understand that's part of our journey, and together we can walk those paths. We are going into a time that is unlike any other. When we go into those times, we come and think from a different place, we feel from a different place, we move forward from a different place. And it is time that we are in true connection with our higher powers, whether you believe in your higher self, God, source, creator, whatever that looks like for you. It is that spiritual connection that is going to help all of us move forward out of this place that we've been in for so long, really move forward to something new. Many of us can see systems breaking down right now, and it's going to take true leadership to move forward, to really do something different in this world. And to me, connecting with our higher power, with spirit, that is allowing us to come from a broader perspective. We're releasing the confines of our minds, blooming and blossoming from our hearts. And that's the roadmap that we're on, or we're using. That's the map that we're using right now. A lot of people are developing more of their intuition. And it's really important that you have people around that come from a very grounded spiritual practice that can help you navigate through some of that stuff. I would encourage all of you to find a spiritual mentor. Find groups of people that you connect with, that you can trust, you can truly trust. Like, you feel it in your heart. These are people I'm supposed to be with. That you can be free to speak with. Because as these spiritual gifts, as this intuitive information comes forward, you don't have to fumble through it. There are so many people that have gone through similar experiences, and it's really good to just connect with them and allow them and you to help one another, because our spiritual teachers learn just as much from us as we do from them. There are lots of times in our lives where we come into chaos, come into conflict, and it feels like those times, like the breaking down of the systems, seeing the shadows of other people, they are allowing us to start coming from and using the skills and the tools we know to come from a different, centered, respectful, compassionate place. We're going to start learning how to implement healthy boundaries, if we don't know them already, and really tie in the spiritual, intuitive, higher knowings into the day-to-day world. And then slowly we'll start seeing that shift where it becomes second nature for us to see people from a different perspective, interact from a different perspective, not feeling like it's so challenging to have conversations when we don't agree with one another. Please be very mindful and very careful with your own energy, especially as you are evolving and growing yourself. There are going to be challenges that you're faced with that people might not have the best intentions for you. And while you are feeling vulnerable, it is okay to put up the boundaries and not engage with people that really that you're not resonating with, or that do cause conflict in your life and you don't know quite yet how to respond in a more responsible, respectful, compassionate way. It is really okay to put up those boundaries. It is okay to say, I need a break, I'm going to go walk away. We can get through these difficult and challenging conversations by the more we practice it, but we have to stay centered and grounded ourselves. Call in, please call in your spiritual guidance. We have so much connection to all that is, to spirits, to guides, to angels, whatever. Again, whatever you resonate with, there is this higher perspective that you can connect with that is just waiting for you to ask. One of the things that I have found the most helpful is I'm also learning how to tame my own temper. I get quite passionate when I feel strongly about something, and or scared. It can come off hurtful. It can be aggressive, anxious, all those kinds of feelings. And the one thing that has helped me the most is just walking away and taking some time and just saying, please help. Help me come from a peaceful place. Help me know what to say and when to keep my mouth shut. But there's so much help out there. And sometimes just asking and setting that intention works wonders. Sometimes you don't have to say anything at all. Things just simply resolve on their own. I've heard quite often the term the Great Awakening. And to me, this really feels like, again, a time where we are really connecting this physical side of us with this intuitive, spiritual, energetic side that we all have. It is bringing more peace and harmony and balance to ourselves. And the more peaceful, harmonious, balanced we are, we're bringing like that yin yang, the dark, the light, the shadow, the light. We're bringing our fragmented pieces back together. The more that happens, the more you're going to see it reflected out in the greater world. It all starts within. It all starts within. When you are triggered by something else, something someone says, something someone does, you're triggered by your own emotions, please remember there is nothing wrong with you. Those are your own guideposts as to what to start taking notice of. Asking yourself, what is that bringing up for me? What is that creating this feeling? How can I work with this feeling? How can I heal from this situation? You know, all those kinds of those questions. Start getting inquisitive about that stuff, because we can't keep beating ourselves down. We can't keep making ourselves feel shame and guilt and regret. There's no room for that anymore. We are all on this journey of life, and we are here assisting one another. So that person that just cursed you out on the highway, like, thank you. Not quite sure what that was all about, but thank you for bringing my attention that maybe I too need to be a more patient driver. Or maybe, just maybe, you were able to take that person's anger because you weren't going to take it on yourself, and then somebody else didn't have to take that on that wasn't quite ready. We have messages all around us. This is the number 11 card, and it says 1111 messages in the numbers. Ever since I was a little girl, we call out 1111. And while I always knew that it was a special number, I never quite actually, maybe I did understand a little bit better then. But I understand from a different place now. And we can see signs, these guideposts, we can see messages in the numbers. They're all ways of helping us to wake up to this more energetic, again, energetic, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. It's bringing us to that place where we are waking up to there's something else going on here. A lot of people see numbers because you can't deny them. Like, I'm seeing the same number over and over again. What the heck is going on? It's absolutely, you can't question it. Like, just seeing this random number over and over again, what does this mean? And that starts getting you thinking and questioning, and then those questions and that inquisitive side of yourself is really then opening up your channel to what else could be out there. There are many ways that we can be activated to our own intuition. Our children are absolute pure essences of spirit. They come from a place of pure love. And if you can allow your child to say whatever they need to say to you, especially when they're young, they're going to start saying things that's going to allow you to think about the world in a different way. Because they don't have filters when they're that young. And they are definitely more tapped in without the day-to-day things getting to them, taskless, any sort of traumas that have happened. Some people are connected through nature. Some people are healed through nature. I personally believe we can all be healed by nature. Nature has a way to truly connect us with, again, all that is. And so I am feeling very called to encourage you as you remember to drink water. We all should be drinking water. But that's uplifting us, that's healing us, it's purifying our physical bodies so that we can be clear channels to spirit and the divine. Two cards that came out that I'm not quite sure. I'm going to sit with those. That message is not fully developed. Spirit, can I have clarification on divine grace and devotion? This is definitely clarification and confirmation. Purification through water, emotional cleansing, and rejuvenation. We have two cards here about that, and when I was looking at the initiation by water, it was definitely purification. We are cleansing our physical bodies. There is part of this message that is not fully coming together. When I asked clarification on it, I received the Enchanted Forest about mystery, magic, and excitement. I feel like for some of us, those of us perhaps that are listening, there's something coming that we should just stay open to. Feel the excitement of it. Feel hopeful. The mystery, there's something about the mystery. I know so many of us don't like secrets or surprises, but there's something about this. Okay. It's unfolding. So, there are so many of you out there that are so devoted to making this world a better place. You do it with such beautiful grace. You bring such a loving energy out into this world. And it is this devotion you have to making this world a better place that is going to bring a lot more excitement into your life. There is a lot unfolding for you. Your knowledge, your wisdom, your compassion, your grace is very much needed in this world right now. Your hope for this humanity is very much needed. You are doing great things. And please trust yourself, trust your guidance, reach out and connect with people that you feel called to connect with, because there might be this give and take of, I hate give and take, this reciprocity of information that you are learning from other people, you are sharing with other people, and this back and forth between you and others is actually kind of putting the pieces together for you and what your next steps are. Amethyst crystals might help some of you. The color purple is really important. Actually, when I said amethyst, the color purple is definitely your crown chakra, your connection with spirit. This specific card is about transformation, certainty, and confidence. So I also get a sense that some of you need to really honor your own knowings and be confident about who you are, why you are here, and what you have to give to the rest of this world. It is okay to be confident. Some people think you can't be too boastful, or, all the more negative qualities that some people associate with confidence. But confidence is truly knowing that you are an asset to yourself and this world. And that is really important. It's time for doubt. And again, the doubt and the shame and the guilt, all that stuff, it's time for it to just go. No one is perfect in this world. No one. And if we want to move forward, we have to accept that people are flawed, not really. Perhaps we can think about flaws as opportunities to learn and grow. Because we're all here learning together on this journey, on this earth. And maybe we can stop punishing one another for our own humanity. There are some distractions that may come our way. And sometimes these distractions are holding us back from what we are truly here to do. And these distractions can be kind of like little tests for you. To see truly how committed you are to yourself. It's not even being committed to this higher purpose. You know, sometimes we get stuck into this, well, I'm here to serve my mission and I'm going to follow this goal, this goal, this goal. It's how committed are you to your own self? And when you're committed to your own self and you can show that compassion and grace to your own self, the rest is just naturally going to flow. All right. I think I'm going to pull one more card. I can't stop staring at this woman here. Look at how bright she is. And all those just confused and grayed out, kind of angry people around her. When you are confident in your own knowings, you are completely connected to your heart space and to the divine. There really is nothing that can stop you. The world can feel like a complete shit show and you're still going to be centered and grounded in your knowings, leading the way forward. Okay, this is beautiful. Okay, so our hearts are starting to burst open. This card is Initiation by Fire, and it just reminds me of Holy Fire, Reiki energy. I'm like getting all hot and giddy here. Everything is energy, right? Whether you follow Reiki or any other use energy medicines, prayer, hugs, high fives. Our hands are transmitters of our energy. We are transmitters of energy. The fires that burn within us are just ready to burn away all that gunk that surrounds us, all of that anger and, again, the guilt and the shame, ready to just burn it all away. Transform it, transmute it, into the higher purpose that it has. It's activating us to be of service. I just need to send some Reiki right now. We are sending our love. We are connecting with the divine, and we are transforming this world bit by bit, piece by piece. We are stepping into our own spiritual service. It's what we're here to do. Evolve, raise higher. We are clearing the pathway for our future generations too. They are helping us as well. And we are truly honoring our path and the path of evolution. Stand strong, stand tall, stand proud, knowing that you are where you are supposed to be at this moment of your journey. You are guided and you are following your intuition each step of the way. Look at your life through the lens of an outsider sometimes. Can you revisit places and see it from that higher perspective? What did you gain from going through that experience? How has it helped you to get to where you are now? And to where you are going? Can you be content in knowing that everything has a purpose? And while we may not understand what it is right now, it is leading us or welcoming us to a greater understanding of who we are and why we are here. Please reach out and connect with me if you need any clarification, if you would like to book your own reading, if you need a positive message just to get you through the day. The link to my website is in the description box. I look forward to meeting with you all soon. So much love.